They swept my secrets under the carpet. I was just a temp hired as an administrative assistant at Omicron Innovations when I stumbled upon something that made my blood run cold. It started when I was sorting through the mail on my first day, and I noticed a package with no return address. It had my name and address on it, but the label just said contents unknown. My hands were shaking as I took it to HR, and they told me it must be a mistaken delivery, but as I am at the contents I realized that it wasn't just any old package. It was a bunch of photographs of me at work. Some of them were blurry, others were crystal clear, but they all showed a person I had never seen before. The ones who took these pictures were the ones who smiled at me during meetings, the ones who offered to grab coffee with me during lunch, but now I realized they were monitoring me all along, watching my every move, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The smell of stale coffee and warm vinyl office chairs swirled around me as I realized the truth. The ones I had trusted were the ones I should have feared. They used me to get to higher level security clearances, and now I had access to confidential files and blueprints. The sound of my computer beeping at me every 3 minutes felt like a countdown to my own execution. I knew I had to get out, but I was trapped in a never-ending nightmare of corporate espionage and deceit. The fluorescent lights in the office seemed to flicker in sync with the rapid beating of my heart. Every creak of the floor sounded like a step on my grave. Every glance over my shoulder made me wonder if I was being watched. I was trapped in this living hell, and I knew that the only way to escape was to destroy the very foundation of this corporation from within. I started sifting through files and finding discrepancies in accounts and invoices. I sent cryptic emails to my colleagues hinting at the truth, but they just laughed it off, thinking I had lost it completely. The clock on my computer screen seemed to be ticking backwards every time I stared at it, and the air in the room tasted like metal and was the sound of my co-workers' conversations blended into a cacophony of chaos as I continued to dig deeper and deeper. But then it hit me. I stumbled upon a file labeled Top Secret, and as I opened it I saw a video of myself sitting at my desk typing away. But when I played it I saw that my hands weren't actually typing. I was just sitting there staring bluntly into space with a look of pure terror on my face. The video was timestamped from 3 days ago, and I could swear I was just there working. I felt like I was trapped in a never-ending loop of reality. The words "I am not crazy, I am not crazy" echoed in my mind as I frantically searched for a way to escape. But then the phone rang, and the receptionist said I had a meeting with our CFO, but when I got there he just smiled and said, "We know all about your little discovery. You see, we've been watching you for a long time, and we know exactly what you did. We can see right through you now." My world crumbled as the cold hard truth hit me. I was in over my head. I had to get out, but where could I go? They had me wrapped around their fingers, and they were about to squeeze. And then she walked into the room, our marketing manager, with a smile plastered on her face, but her eyes told a different story. Her eyes said, "I know what you did, and your time is running out."